bro.
Welcome to the Song of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm the vampire.
Hannah.
You do suck. On this episode, we're talking about 95's Wes Craven classic. It's
95?
95, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Man, it still holds up.
Written by Eddie and Charlie Murphy. Based
Charlie
on
Murphy.
the true story of Rick James.
Isn't this Coming to America too?
Maybe. we already watched that one, Coming to America.
Yeah, see what you did there? The number 2.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no idea what it is. Nowhere else.
Yeah, 1995, this movie, right? I remember watching this movie, right? You have Eddie Murphy as a vampire that
The
goes
vampire.
to Brooklyn, right? He goes to Brooklyn.
Transylvania.
Angela
Night
Bassett.
Queens?
No, not this time. Angela Bassett's in it. Angela Bassett's in this one, right?
In a prime.
She looks
She's still.
She looks the same.
Yeah, no. She doesn't age.
She looks the same.
Yeah. She still looks.
Her arms are still buff.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, this is an interesting movie. It's another movie where Eddie Murphy is, plays different characters, right? Because a vampire can shapeshift, I guess.
Like Norbit.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Hey, you doing?
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, no, this is. I remember watching this a long time ago when I was a children's, and not liking this movie.
And now?
And now it's like meh. It's a meh movie. It's not the greatest. It's not hilariously funny, right? It's not anything that it's gonna makes me laugh out loud, but it's
What you get,
right.
John Witherspoon, son?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
John Witherspoon is full on pops.
Yeah, but it's still like he's not in
Bang,
the whole
bang,
movie.
bang.
Right? He's not in the whole movie, right? It's like
No, it made Kadeem Hardison also watchable
because he's a zombie.
and he's losing parts.
Yeah,
It's hilarious.
I mean, I don't know about hilarious, but
But those two characters were the best characters in the movie.
yeah, because Eddie Murphy's character.
They were the ongoing jokes is just help bring life into spots.
Yeah.
Or else it's a little too serious of a movie for themselves.
Well, because Eddie Murphy's Max. I mean, when he plays Max, he's just a vampire. He's straight kind of be
That
serious.
accent is so
yeah.
stupid, though.
Where is he supposed to be
Yeah.
from? The Caribbean? Is he French?
I don't know what he is.
I don't know. Goddammit. He sounds like Van Damme. He
Yeah,
sounds like Van Damme.
yeah, that was ridiculous.
I mean,
Would you like the fusilli?
see, but then he does his regular. He does the character Guido. He does the preacher, right? Those are his traditional characters, right?
Hey, yo, Rocco.
Yeah, that's what he does.
That's what he's doing.
That's his
Hey, yo,
character.
Rocco.
That's what he did.
Because evil is good. It was good, right?
Right?
We gonna do a summit outside because it's really hot. It's hot in here.
He could have
Yeah.
he should have brought. You know what they should have done is they should have brought
Randy Jackson?
Arsenio Hall to play the preacher in makeup instead. As
Oh,
a
yeah.
callback to Coming to America, right?
That'd have been dope.
That'd have been a better thing. Because I mean, again, Eddie Murphy plays those three parts. Max being the weakest in the movie, right? Like, it's weird with the accent, but overall, it's like you. I just didn't. I didn't really like Max as the vampire.
I like the
In Brooklyn.
subtle bits of makeup that they used in it. It's just the simple eye, little nail hand. They didn't go too far. I think the zombie stuff was a little too like hey, just put makeup on you kind of look. But
No. At the end, when he's completely zombied out, that looks good.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
the transition to it, I liked it how it goes from like normal all the way down to that little bit. But there's parts in there where you kind of feels like they just put makeup on you, bro.
was this still was it Rick Baker in
I think
special
so.
effects?
I believe so. Didn't
I
he
don't
do this
know.
one?
Because I know
I don't know if it was Rick
I know this
Baker.
is This is Wes Craven, right? This is a Wes Craven directed movie, right?
Mhm.
Which is interesting, right?
Which is why it was not good.
Right, it was a Wes Craven directed movie. I mean, it wasn't
How
directed
dare you.
poorly. It wasn't directed
According to
poorly.
Charlie Murphy,
Yeah, but that
they wanted
motherfucker
a
won't say
more
shit no more.
serious movie. They wanted a more serious movie, actual horror movie, but that's not what Craven wanted. He wanted some comedy in it.
Yeah, he's like, I got.
You have Eddie
Hey, Murphy in here. How are you not gonna make a comedy?
But this is before Eddie Murphy started making dramas and stuff. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted to have a little more serious, like stuff where it could show he can act, but sometimes like it's Eddie Murphy.
It's. I mean, I'll tell you this.
Use it.
It's still. It's better than Pluto Nash.
How dare you?
I
movie.
prefer
That
this one
movie
than
would
Pluto
stand the
Nash.
test of time.
No, it will not.
It is the Breaking Two of our generation.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
No.
It is the Crush Groove.
Crush Groove.
It is the Rad for our generation.
No. I mean,
I wasn't gonna look it up.
The Max character is meh, right? Eddie Murphy's performance is interesting. It's weird
That's-
because of the
That's,
voices he's making.
that's technically the hard target here too, by the way.
Yeah, he just borrowed Van Damme's hair. Hey, I want that.
Which he was saying that
Boudreaux? Boudreaux?
which Eddie Murphy was saying that's what made people not like him in the movie.
The hair?
Was the hair.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You got that good hair, that's why.
He had them extensions in. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Just extensions.
And he was doing like weird. He was doing like weird stuff, like when he first meets Julius,
Mhm.
and he's looking him up and down, and he's like,
Well, I
I
mean,
don't know what he was
it's a
doing.
vampire. It's a vampire.
He wanted to suck his blood, bro.
Yeah, his blood.
Suck something.
Hey.
Still, it doesn't matter. One thing that when in the rewatch, it's like, I don't know if I got the feeling that he didn't want to be there in that movie, even though he wrote the movie, right? Eddie Murphy and Charlie Murphy wrote the movie. I had the feeling he wasn't really gonna try anymore. Like Eddie Murphy was like, meh. I mean, it's not a horrible performance. It's just in a character that I cannot get into. I just can't like the character.
I get what you're saying. I to me it felt like he just kind of said, let other people shine. I'm tired of being, the focus.
Being
But
the
yet he is
star
the
of
star
the
of the movie, yeah. No, but how like sometimes his performance has to carry every little scene. It's like it felt like he was letting
has
other
to in
people
this movie
kind of.
because he's in every scene.
Yeah. But I mean like you letting the other actors, do what they do too.
But then on the scenes when he's in makeup, he steals the scenes. Like when he's Guido, he steals the scene. When he's the Reverend, he steals the scene. But when he's Max, not so much. Like
yeah, because he told you he base fucked, kind of that kind of whole thing.
Yeah, but he has. That's the thing. That's the problem. He has no. There's no charisma as Max. I think that's a big problem. There's no charisma as Max. As the other guys, I prefer.
The character
to see
too.
I'd want to see a movie about Guido and John Witherspoon. Buddy cop comedy.
Well, I mean, you can't do that anymore.
No, I know, but back
Why not?
then, I mean,
Oh yeah, there's no John.
it's not
John
Witherspoon.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
R.I.P. King.
you do deep fake. CGI
Bang,
John
bang,
Witherspoon.
bang.
Yeah, huh? Just take clips from the Wayans Bros and make a movie.
Yeah. And put him in.
Yeah,
But
no, yeah. I feel like the other characters were a lot, like you guys said, a lot funner. They're a lot more fun than the Max character. Like you would expect to be at least interested in the Max character or the vampire because he is the vampire in Brooklyn. Didn't Netflix make a movie called Vampires in Brooklyn or something like that, or Brooklyn versus the Vampires?
No, they did Puerto Ricans in Paris.
No, that was different. I swear that I thought I saw
This
something where-
movie would have been Oscar worthy
Oh, what enough?
with
Never.
Luis Guzman.
Well, if he would have been the vampire.
So if he had been the
Yeah.
cop trying to find him.
Oh, vampire in Puerto Rico. Done. Luis Guzman. Starring Luis Guzman
oh, Damian Priest. Oh, it's a vampire. Oh,
against Luis
dude,
Guzman.
you got a movie right there.
Done. Write
Mm.
it. Write it.
I'll watch it. Yeah, write it. You can finally put your vampires
Yeah.
in the window.
Don't laugh.
So horrible
That's-
ending. So horrible ending. Horrible ending to any movie you would write.
And
Write it, bro.
and
Write
at the
it.
end of the movie, Luis Guzman turns into the new vampire. Come on, baby, come on.
then you can say the Batwing.
Yeah. They're done there.
He continues his game. Done.
It's so veiny when he pulls it out.
Ends up being Waiting 3. Vampire Puerto Rico.
There you go. Done.
You look, now I get to suck on you.
Write it. Write it. Done. Write
Wait,
it.
what?
Greenlit. Greenlit.
Yeah, don't take my ideas, guys.
Netflix will
Don't
put it up.
Yeah,
It's Netflix. Netflix will definitely put it up. They put up anything.
that's it. It's over.
I
They put
mean,
up anything.
Ali Wong has a comedy career.
True. True. Yeah, but this movie, Vampire in Brooklyn, it's overall it was, again, like I said, when I originally saw it, I didn't really like it. But when I saw it now, it's like, okay, it's not bad. It's not horrible. But there's other characters that I would prefer to see in the movie. Like, again, the Angela Bassett character, I was like, okay.
You need that character though.
Yeah, but they really didn't give those characters good justice versus the other characters, smaller side characters. 100%.
Justice was a good Justice.
No, yeah, Justice was good. I mean, he's the hero of the movie. That's the one thing that I liked that Eddie Murphy, when he decided to take the movie, he wrote himself as the villain, right? But he's not a compelling villain in this movie at all. Other characters shine. That's the
this
thing
like
about this movie. Other characters
Isn't
shine.
this technically the first time he's been a villain in anything?
In
I think so, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think he's ever been a villain after that either.
Well, he was
I mean-
he was a donkey.
I don't think he's the villain though.
Oh, is he? Oh.
Oh, He
Was
smashed
oh
some
no,
dragons.
wasn't he?
He did sleep with the Beast. Though.
Wasn't he a kind of villain in Dreamgirls?
not really. He was a side character. He wasn't a
But
the
he-
bad guy in Dreamgirls was Jamie Foxx or Beyonce.
Now I'm curious if he's ever played a villain in any other movie.
Like real life.
Well, maybe.
I
No,
mean,
but
he just gave someone a ride. Leave him alone. All right.
Good Samaritan.
He was driving down the street. He's like, "Ooh, they look cold. Come on." But that's all he did.
I
"Ooh,
mean,
that's hot."
technically, he was a villain in
That's
in the Oscar nominated You People.
No, Jonah Hill was the villain in that.
Yeah.
Why? Because no one wanted to work with him.
I mean, he was he did play a villain, Buddy Love, the Nutty Professor.
But he was also the hero.
He was a villain.
And even then, not much of a villain. He was still, Clump.
That's true. Well, all I can say is he played a villain in Meet Dave. No, I don't know. I never saw that movie.
Yeah, no.
Meet Dave was just the alien movie thingy in the body, the fake body. Holy Man, no.
No, well, I mean he was
Yeah, no villain. He's never been the villain.
other than Vampire in Brooklyn. That's it.
Yeah.
I guess other than Vampire. in Brooklyn.
Dolomite, maybe.
No,
Hey.
not even then.
That movie was
That was gold.
gold.
It's a great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Phenomenally great movie.
From
Yeah.
his most recent movies, that's his best. That's his best, most like
Yeah,
best
I love
movie.
that movie. It's good.
Was he a villain in Mr. Church?
No, he
No,
wasn't. He was not. Not even close. He took care of that.
that's
girl.
another good movie. I do like that movie a lot.
No, a lot of people
It's
hate
good.
on that movie. It's a decent movie.
No,
He
I
took
like
care of
that
that. He
movie.
took care of that girl. He took care of that girl until he died.
Mhm.
Done. So Vampire in Brooklyn is the only
What?
movie he's played.
Yeah,
Wait,
right.
wait.
It's all he's got. He's never been a bad guy.
He's never been a bad guy.
Look at
And
this.
I mean, I guess that just goes to show that they just can't write a good bad guy for Eddie Murphy. Is he
Or
just
he
too-
can't write a good bad
That's
guy.
true. Maybe if somebody else could put him in a expendable movie.
Yeah, would have been better in the trash we got recently.
Expend affordables.
Spend affordable.
He has been an action star.
Yeah, Metro, Beverly Hills Cop.
Beverly Hills Cop.
No, yeah, but it's not. Yeah, I don't want to go off the rails, but expend affordables. Yeesh.
It's still garbage.
It's
Yeah, bro.
horrible.
Yeah,
But yeah, if
I've had prostate exams that were much better.
But see, the thing about Vampire in Brooklyn, like if you think about it, it's
sad.
I-
I'm not even 50 and I've had exams.
exams.
Plural.
Exams.
Plural. Damn.
Yeah. No, but
Only he paid for them
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's true.
in an alley.
Hey, just because there's candles lit in the room does not mean it's
Only
a
'cause
bad.
he's- Just because he got picked up by a good Samaritan.
That's, that's a good doctor. I mean, that was there's
Dr.
one time I met.
Feel good.
So there's one time I met Eddie Murphy. I was walking down the street. It was like 3 in the morning, and it was kind of cold, so I was wearing like a skirt. to cover my legs. And he's like, "Hey, come on, give me a ride." I was like, "All right, cool,
All right, cool.
gentleman, total gentleman."
Lubed it up. Lubed it up
I
and
had
everything.
nothing to do with that statement.
Nope.
Just saying that. Eddie
Yeah, you
Murphy,
see-
that wasn't me.
There you go. A little overboard. But the plot, but the plot of the movie, right? Hold on, let me get this right. Let me just try to remember. He shows up on a
Gross.
ship. He shows up on a ship, but he's looking for he's trying to live because he's gonna die. Is that or he's trying to perform some sort of thing? I don't even
He just
get
wants
that.
to find the
Angela Bassett. how
Blade
to-
character. Half human, half vampire.
and it's Angela Bassett, right?
Yeah.
So that they can live together forever.
It's basically Chucky.
So they
Okay.
can so they can make more babies.
Species.
Yeah,
It's species. It's
He had to
species.
specifically find.
It's species. She's an alien that comes to want to get pregnant.
Just wants to find the right mate.
Yeah, get pregnant. Species.
Oh,
No
not-
nudity though.
I mean, in Species, it was like it doesn't not the right mate, just anybody. Just trying to get smashed by anybody in Species. What
That's
a way-
practically porn.
what a way-
Species is practically porn.
Well, Species
Hey,
2 is practically porn,
Not
so
not if Forrest Whitaker's in it.
That's true. It's
Especially
ele-
because he's
it's-
in it.
It's elevated porn.
Yeah, he was in Bloodsport. Is that porn too?
Well, now that you mention it,
He was in a speedo for a while.
yeah.
It's true. So yeah, all he's trying to do is to
Smash.
yeah, like all Max is trying to do is find his vampire bride, half human, half vampire.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the whole
It's,
story.
it's coming to America.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I
you're
kept
right.
thinking.
You're right. You're right.
I know, that's
You're
what I
right.
kept
Think about it,
thinking.
you're
And he
right.
has to go to New York, but instead of Queens, he goes to Brooklyn.
So his Royal Oats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs to find his queen.
He just needed Semi, but then Kadeem Hardison plays Semi technically.
What do you
Mhm.
send me?
And what's his name? John Witherspoon plays Mufasa.
That's true. King
Mufasa?
Jaffe Joffer. King Jaffe
That's it.
Joffer.
Boom. Coming to
Right.
America.
He's more like John Amos, basically.
Well, no, John Amos is McDowell's.
Yeah, no, but his character's kind of like that. Like he doesn't accept it to the very end because he's
Oh
now
wait, but
part of
he's
the whole tribe.
no, he plays the landlord.
That's true. Don't be falling down the stairs acting dead shit.
Man, you conscious.
That's still the greatest line
Anyways.
in the movie.
I think yeah, like you, when I first watched it, I was like, nah, but I read the rewatch, I kind of enjoyed it. I kind of enjoyed John Witherspoon, Kadeem. They were really good
Now
characters.
that you pointed it out, I'm gonna have to rewatch it again. I'm like, yeah, this is Coming to America. 100%.
It is. That's all I thought.
But
when
But
I saw
but
it.
I swear there's a movie called Brooklyn versus the Vampires where it's kids against like vampires that show up in Brooklyn. Hold on. It's a Netflix movie too.
Yeah, but they all have English accents, I think,
no,
right?
No, Brooklyn, America.
Yeah, I know. But you know, sometimes they make they get like a group of English students in like Brooklyn hanging out.
Oh no, it's Vampires versus the Bronx.
Mm.
That's what it is. It's
And no Luis Guzman. What the hell?
And the Bronx wins. You ever been to the Bronx?
Bronx wins everything. Never been, but I hear things.
It's a Yankees thing. I don't know.
I hear things.
hmm But yeah, and if you haven't seen Vampire in Brooklyn, if you only saw it like I did when you were a child,
Chillins.
a children's, right? Rewatch it. It's
Yeah.
an interesting movie. It's different. it's something that Eddie Murphy.
It's
You appreciate
it's
it
not
more
as
when you're
bad.
older.
It's not that bad, and I can't believe like Eddie Murphy and Wes Craven disavowed the movie. Yeah,
I mean,
it's not that bad.
he went and he made the Haunted Mansion.
Wes Craven made worse movies than this.
Has he?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we talked about him.
Yeah, he made a lot of
We
them.
have talked
He's made a lot of
Yeah,
them.
no. But that was early.
He made a lot of garbage.
No, he did not. He made the Cursed. He made Cursed.
Oh, that's right.
He
Wait.
made-
He made Cursed.
Wait.
Isn't that the Christina Ricci movie?
Christina Ricci, the werewolf movie, and I love my werewolves.
I love my
And-
Christina Ricci.
And no, this movie's trash. That movie was
Yeah,
trash.
he made a lot of garbage.
He's made worse. I
Yeah.
can't rewatch Cursed, but I can rewatch. Like rewatch Vampire in Brooklyn
Bleh, bleh, bleh,
and
bleh, bleh.
enjoy it. Like, I think it's definitely
That's all,
good.
folks.
Yeah, like Wes Craven, unfortunately, like just didn't make like he made some really really good movies, but for the most part, a lot of them are not that good.
Yeah.
Well, they're
Maybe
all
a
Fri-
handful.
they're all Nightmare on Elm Street movies, no, right?
No.
No,
Except for part 2.
he did.
That
He
movie's
made.
garbage.
He didn't make. He
Look.
made the first one.
After Vampire in Brooklyn, he made Scream. He went out to make Scream, which is a good movie. I like Scream. I don't like Scream 2. I don't like Scream 3.
Mm-mm.
I don't like Scream
Nope.
4. 5
I
or
don't.
6.
It didn't need sequels.
So after that movie, he's just didn't make anything good, right?
Before that too, he made garbage.
Oh, he was in Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. You
He made Swamp Thing.
know, because the monkey was the killer.
Adrian Barba.
He made Swamp Thing. But no, yeah, Vampire in
Adrian
Brooklyn.
Barba.
That was the movie before he made Scream, and then after that, again, he was just making sequels to Scream, and then he made Cursed, which is the worst werewolf movie. Even those low rent werewolf movies that I've seen, Cursed is worse.
I don't know. I've seen really bad werewolf movies.
Watch Cursed, and I'll take a really bad werewolf movie over Cursed. Even though Cursed is like supposed to star-studded with teen cast and everything, Christina Ricci, and it has the guy from The Social Network, Jesse Eisenberg, and it has Rocky's son in it, Milo Ventimiglia.
Say that name 3 times fast.
I can't. It's impossible.
Milo Ventimiglia.
It's impossible.
Ventimiglia.
Vita Vita Benjamin. You're gonna have a stroke. Yeah, it's just a horrible. It's a horrible movie. That movie's really, really bad. Don't even get me started on that movie. No.
All right, fine. Well, that.
In
that
other
being said-
words,
watch Vampire
give
Brooklyn.
this movie a chance.
Yeah, give this movie a chance. It's a decent movie. It is enjoyable.
Yo,
like later.
Yo, and walk out of the movie thinking he beast fucked her.
On that note, this has been Vinny.
Zazie,
And it
We'll see you
I'm a
guys
vampire.
next
Blah 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 blah.
Is looking at you, kid. In case I don't see you. Good afternoon.